I really love tattooing because I always have done art and I've always been interested in art. And it's interesting because a lot of my own personal art has like a lot of bodies and stuff in it.
I've been teaching ballet probably for about 8 years. Before that I was a dancer, a few different companies around the country. Started ballet when I was 12, I think, and did a lot of folk dancing as a kid before that.
I grew up in Tokyo, and when I came to the States for college, I missed the country. I missed aspects of the cultures that I grew up with. I saw a taiko group perform, and then I went and studied with their teacher in San Francisco.
I love tattooing just because the medium itself is really interesting and intricate, and it's really hard to kind of master. It takes years and years and years. And also, I've always loved tattoos and the way they look and how to, like, you know, design something that looks good with the shape of the body, because you have to keep all that in mind. It's not like designing for a flat surface, which is always interesting.
You think about a conch shell, it's the same way that our muscles spiral. So as we work in ballet, we're really showing our relationship with nature in general. And that to me is not only beautiful, but spectacular.
When we do something that's focused and physical over and over again for a long time, it can be like a moving meditation. It's kind of like dance and music at the same time.
And going about everything you do your whole day, being very aware of what you're physically doing in order to accomplish that goal and how you're going to sculpt out that movement. This is what a ballet dancer does, and you kind of get stuck doing that. I mean, when I go home and I'm taking care of my kids, I'm still thinking about what my posture's like while I'm, you know, rocking my daughter to sleep, stuff like that. You can't get rid of it, but that's what the life of a ballet dancer is. My niece was a swimmer, and the first season, she cut like all this huge time off for swimming. That's because you're taking someone that doesn't know, and the first bit of refinement, you see the biggest change. But as it gets better and better, you see an Olympic swimmer, they're swimming great every day, but it's going to be a little change that's going to make the difference between winning and, you know, just swimming great.
So this woman came in and she was getting a tattoo. It was really simple. It was like this drawing that her husband had done, and he passed away, and she was getting it on their anniversary, and she had like a stuffed animal with her, and she kept talking to it, and then she's like, you know, I don't want you to think I'm just a middle-aged woman talking to a stuffed animal. It was actually her husband's ashes were in the stuffed animal, and she brought like him with her while I was tattooing this drawing that he did on her, which I thought was very powerful. And it was her first tattoo. I guess her husband was covered in tattoos and she'd never gotten one. To keep that shape in mind depending on the person's form. It's like so specific to each person too, because everybody's different.